What's up now, friends? In today's video I'm going to be doing Jenny's nails. So this was her last set. It was a baby boomer design. So we are going to file this down and actually change her shape to an almond shape. So I'm just using a carbide bit to gently file this thin enough so I can reshape the edge and make it into an almond shape without breaking it, and filing down most of that color off. Just switching to a hand file now and just shaping them and trying to make them into an almond shape. I'm going to refine the shape a lot more, just slowly working on filing the nails down and shaping the tip. So this video is a watch me work, so I'll show you guys everything that I do, that I filmed that isn't blurry. So I hope you guys enjoy, and everything you see in this video I will link in my description box as well. So yeah, make sure you check in there. Here I'm using the metal file boards with the refills on it. On one side I have 100 grit and the other side I think I have the 180, or actually 100 on both sides, now that I sell that. Anyways, I'm just using that to shape it. So first I did her pinky, and then I asked her if she liked the way that was shaped, and she did. So then I went ahead and shaped all the other nails to look like her pinky. So I'm just going to file these down and reshape all her nails, and then we will prep and get started on her design. Jumping into prep, I'm just going to use a cuticle tool. We sell these on Nail Throne, so this is just a cuticle pusher. I'm pushing back the skin, and then I'm going to flip the tool and scrape the skin, and then I'm going to use some e-file tools and do a dry manicure around her cuticle area. This bit is from Get Buff Nails. I share these bits from Get Buff Nails in like every video, but they're in my description box. So basically this one, you go around one side and then you can reverse the tool and go down the other side. But first I go down the one side on all of the nails, and then I will reverse it on my e-file and go down her other side, like so. I also like this tool from Get Buff Nails. It is almost like a flame tool. I've mentioned this before. It's really great for getting just a little bit more of the skin around the cuticle area. So again, I go down the one side and then reverse my e-file to go down the other side. This bit is nice and gentle. It is super nice around the cuticle area. You won't cut your clients with this, and yeah, I really like it. But I will link that as well in my description box, so make sure you check there for products listed down below. Okay, so after I have prepped her nails, I'm going to brush off all the dust, and I'm going to show you guys that this is what her shaping looks like before and after. And then I shaped her other hand, and now here they look. So now we can work on application. So I'm just doing TikToks in this video, so make sure you guys check out my TikTok. It's actually at Small Shop Secrets, because I don't just share nails on there. I also share behind the scenes like videos of packing orders and stuff, so make sure you guys check out my TikTok. So now I'm just using my dehydrator on her natural nail, and then I'm going to use my acid-free primer, all glitter balls. Okay, so I'm going to be using my hemi-free monomer, and the core powder I'm using is Tinkerbell Cover. So I'm using my brush from Glitter Balls. This is the Pinched Pastel. Brush is size 8, and the dish in the corner there, the super pretty dish, we actually sell those on Nail Throne. We have this really pretty color here you see, the Crystal AB. We have black, a gold, and a pink dot, so it's really fun and pretty. So we usually have one of these on the sale section, so make sure you guys check out our sale section, because we put new products or different products up every week. But right now we do have a Friday summer clearing sale section, so make sure you guys also check that out. Anyways, I'm applying this core powder at the cuticle area, and then I just use this powder to completely do the whole nail design. So you don't need to encapsulate core powder, which is great. So you just apply this at the cuticle area, push close, get nice and close, and then fade this down, and then I'm going to apply it at the tip and build it up and create my apex. Okay, so after application, here's how they look. I like to apply the nails so that I have minimal finish filing to do. So you can see here they look pretty good. Of course, I always like to finish file just to refine the shape and everything like that. So I'm going to go in and use a tiny comb bit around the cuticle area. And we sell these on Nail Throne. So I'm also going to clean out underneath the nail. So I find sometimes doing that first is best. So I'm just using this comb bit to clean under the nail. Try not to file the side of the acrylic too much, or else you'll create like a dip or a wonky little bit that you don't want to do. So just file carefully underneath and get just the natural nail under there, and then I'm going to go around the cuticle area with this bit and refine the shape I'm going to remove some of the product, just a little bit of debulking, and then I like to do most of my finish filing by hand. I'm just using a hand file to file underneath. I'm not using my metal file board because of the shape. Since these are almond, I need a more flexible file. So I'm using just a hand file here, a 180 grit, I think. And I'm just going around and reshaping and refining and making them nice and smooth for my gel application. Okay, so here's what the set looks like after they've been filed, nice and dusty. So we're going to brush off all that dust and cleanse the nail. Actually, first we're going to buff, sorry. We're going to buff all the nails before we cleanse. So I'm going to go around the cuticle area and underneath the nail just so it's nice and smooth. But not too smooth because you want your gel application to stick. This is just to remove any like deep scratches and go around the cuticle area and to get anything that could be sticking up right around the tip of the nail underneath. Then I'm going to wipe off all the dust. Make sure to get the dust off and cleanse the nail with alcohol. Get rid of all that dust. I'm going to use a lint-free wipe, go around and underneath. You really want to get rid of it all because it'll just make it really hard for your gel application if you have any dust. And that's also why I changed the towel underneath. Okay, I gave Jenny a bunch of options here of reds, and she picked this one, and it was called Fire Engine. Super, super pretty and bright. So we are going to do, the tips are going to be those V-shaped tips. So I'm using a striping brush to create my V-line, and then we're going to fill in the red. Like so. I just switched my brush to something smaller and easier to fill in because my liner brush is a little long. So I just used a smaller brush here. These are from Glitter Balls. These are the gel art brushes. Filled that all in. This doesn't have to be super perfect or anything because I am drawing a gold line across that line anyway. So you just want to get your line pretty even, but it doesn't have to be perfect, so don't panic. Luckily this red is really pigmented, so I was only had to go over it one time for full coverage, which is great because I don't want to make this too thick or anything. It was just really pigmented that I just was able to draw it on. So it was either this or the Unbelievable gels, which are also super pigmented, and this worked out that this was the color she wanted and is super pretty. So again, I'm just going along. That's not super even or anything, but again, it's going to look perfect or close to perfect when I'm all done with my gold line in the end. Okay, the gold I'm using is Swagger from Glitter Balls. It is such a nice, easy gel that you can hand paint with. It's the Unbelievable Gels. So I'm just using a small brush, a small liner, not using that big long liner, to draw this along that red line. And then I'm going to give it a cure. Okay, somehow I missed filming top coat on my overhead camera here, so this is what they turned out before top coat, which would have been really pretty as well to just leave it matte and shiny at the tip, but we did all shiny on the nails, and this is what they look like. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you check our description box for everything linked below. If you guys want to join a nail class, I have one coming up next week, and I will link that as well in my description box. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye!